Hey folks, OnePieceTCG here, and in today's video we have another One Piece card game versus video. We've got Pluffy versus Sakazuki. I'm playing the Pluffy and Jamil from Locals is playing the Sakazuki. So this is a recording from earlier in the format, so if you do see any mistakes, you know, bear with us. But we see that Jamil discards the Roblucci and then draws using the Sakazuki effect. I attack with the Pluffy for 5, gain a Dawn, and then now that he's on 7 cards in hand because he took the damage, I do play the 4-drop Law that allows me to discard 2 cards from the hand. I just take 2 at random here, and I do manage to get a Houndblaze and a Tashigi, which is absolutely fantastic, getting that Houndblaze, and then I pass back over. Apologies if you see any camera shake here. I'm still in the need of getting a new tripod. I've got a new mic sorted, so hopefully I sound a lot better, but I do want to buy a steadier desk clamp so that I can record these videos. We do see tapping 4 and playing the Borsellino and then swinging 5 with lead, and he also discarded the Sabo using leader ability. I do a little bit of a mad thing here. I used lead ability before drawing for turn, and now I'm confused, but I didn't actually draw for turn yet, so that may look sus, but it's not if you can slow down and take a look yourself. So I swing 5 at lead. There are no triggers in Sakazuki that I'm like afraid of popping my Law here, but I do want to be aggressive with the Law, so I go ahead and I swing 5, swing 6 with the Law here into lead to stop that Borsellino, and then I do tap and I use the effect of the Missile Sunday to draw a card, and then I pass it over. So yeah, in this list, this is the list that I was trying out with the Missile Sunday. A few of the topping lists for Pluffy have tried the Missile Sunday instead of the Magellan. At this point in time, I prefer the Magellan, but I think it's always worth trying out lists like these just to see like what preferences are. We see Sakazuki effect dropping the Borsellino, and then a Great Eruption on the Missile Sunday, putting it down to a 3k cost here. So yeah, Jamil's in a little bit of a weird situation here because him not being able to get rid of that Law immediately means I have pressure here, so he's gonna have to probably start swinging this with my hand. My hand's got a bit stonky, so we see 6k into the Law, minusing one more K from the Missile Sunday, putting around 2k cost, and yeah, I just counter out with that with the 2k, and then we see 5 swinging into the Law here. I do think attacking with your blockers in scenarios like this is the thing to do here, and then we see a Roblucci coming down, just clearing out that Missile Sunday. Do you know what, actually, I don't know if attacking with the blocker here, I might be wrong there, because I'm going into the turn now where I could play Kaido, and Kaido just being able to get like the free swing on that blocker is super strong, especially because I already have like another swing here. So I just go 5 at face with the Law, and like dropping Kaido here is a super, and then he 1Ks for Rebecca, but dropping Kaido here is super strong, takes the 5k swing, and then I do have Kaido, so Don -5, KO the Roblucci on play, and then I imagine I am going to swing at the Borsellino, yeah, which I do, 10 into 6, and then I use my lead ability here because I'm not under a lot of pressure, and I want to make sure that I can get my Don back, and I know I do have another Kaido in my hand, as you can see there, and I do have quite like I have the 0 cost counter. I saw that I at least have a kid here, so I have options, and also I think at this time I was running Blast Breath, so having that done up means that if I needed to, I could do that. I don't think I have one in my hand, but again, it looking like I might do is something that they have to take into account when playing. We see the Sakazuki leader ability dropping the Mancherie, which is, yeah, I can't really see what Jamil's hand is right now. I like the Mancherie there because like just getting important cards is always nice, I guess. So yeah, we'll see if there's a way that he can get around like stopping this. We see that's a 4-cost Kuzan going down. It's a bit difficult to see because of the lighting, but it is a 4-cost Kuzan, which is kind of a weird card in this matchup because if you play it early, it usually gets poor lead, but sometimes after a Kaido, you just can't really get rid of it. Swings 5 at the Law, and then minuses a cost on the Kaido. I just 1k out of that one. I want to keep my board alive as much as possible here, so forcing him to have to use cards to remove it is quite important. But the matchup never feels clean, to be honest. It is definitely favoured usually for Sakazuki. I think I've just got a bit of an upper hand here by being able to hit that law and hit 2 very important cards straight off the bat. Taps 4 and plays the Borsalino here, meaning that I've managed to have a Kaido stick, which is not something that often happens, and is super nice. And we can see here from Jamil's hand that his hand's not looking ideal. We see a block here from the Borsalino, and then I swing 10 into that Borsalino just to clear that board a little bit here. And then I do have the Paulie here, which is like amazing follow-up for me, because not only am I able to clear out that Kuzan, but I am actually able to get the Don back, meaning that that Kaido that's in my hand could be coming down next turn if he plays, for example, a Rebecca to start getting rid of things. But with that Kaido stick and getting that pressure on and clearing that blocker, it puts him in a super difficult situation here. I don't think from the situation he can come back realistically, because he has to clear 3 big cards, and I have a 9-drop Kaido coming next turn. So yeah, in a bit of a difficult situation. He hasn't seen the Buffer Curve, didn't see the brand new here, wasn't able to like Ice Age into Vulcan, into Eruption, into oh my gosh, why can't I remember the 2-cost event name? Who knows? I do know what it's called. But anyway, we see a brand new come down here, looks at the top 3 and sees a Lucci, a Kuzan, and a 7-cost Borsalino. Did use the leader effect, I believe, on the Kaido, maybe? Or maybe it was on the Paulie here. But I don't know if he already had. Yeah, did declare on the Kaido, there we go. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe he has 8 Don left, so he could Ice Age Borsalino the Kaido here. But it depends on what, like, how much counter he has left. There we go, we see an Ice Age on the Kaido, putting the Kaido down to a 3-cost. And then we do see him tap 7 to play the Borsalino here, meaning that he can bottom deck that Kaido. But because I already have so much pressure, I think that's just going to be me being able to wrap it up here. I go to 10 done now because I had the Paulie, which is great. Draw my card for turn, and I'm just thinking about my my numbers here. If I'm smart, I'll just put Don on things and math it out. Swing 5 at lead just to see if I can get a card here. This is free to do because I have Kaido in my hand as well. So yeah, just wait to see if he's going to counter out of this here. He does only have a 3-card hand here, so realistically I'm not in a very terrified situation as well. If I do Kaido, I can kill the oh my gosh, why am I forgetting so many names here? Swing 5 with lead, and then I just tap 10 on the Paulie, and that's game.